morning, Ron Klain retweeted a message that was supportive of House progressives who delayed last night's vote on the BIF, saying that that they were putting the Biden agenda on track. And I'm just wondering if you could kind of clarify Ron Klain's sort of seeming support for that track of ideas versus what you've been saying all week, which is that we were trying to get this done.
You have caught us. Ron Klain retweeted to send a secret message to the country that we were litigating against ourselves and arguing against our agenda.
The briefing room, or sit down with us.
All kidding aside, Annie, I know there's been questions about this, which I was sort of touching on before. Look, we believe in the Build Back Better agenda, something that I think everybody would argue the many members of the Progressive Caucus are most excited about, right? About any component of the agenda. I think that Ron Klain, the chief of staff, who I think most people know who he is, was just echoing the fact that there are a lot of good components of that agenda and we should get it done. Sometimes a retweet is nothing more than that, saying the agenda is good. We also know that, as I said earlier, that there's a need to work with members in the Senate to get them to a place where they have a commitment to a clear path forward on this agenda. So no, at no point have we been arguing against or whipping against our own agenda. That would be terrible legislative and strategic strategy. I think everyone can agree. But we do feel strongly, and the president feels very strongly about getting both pieces of these legislation done. And so he is working for all the people who are excited more about one than the other to get them all excited about both pieces and supporting both pieces. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Jen. Senators Manchin and Sinema have been wearing out a path between here and Capitol Hill in the past few days. Yesterday, at least, Senator Manchin was forthright with reporters in saying that his top line is $1.5 trillion, which may have some impact on the breadth and length of the reconciliation bill. Does the president have any idea what Senator Sinema wants out of this?
We'll let Senator Sinema speak for herself.
Does he have an idea of what she
wants? We'll let Senator speak for what she wants. Go ahead.
Thanks. You just said no matter where we end, if we can get something done here, we're going to have a historic piece of legislation. Are you slightly moving the goalposts there and maybe cushioning for the result being something that previously would have been thought as a disappointment, but now it's just historic anyway?
Well, first of all, I think we know that as I've said many times, that compromise means that some people are going to come down, some people are going to come up. That's a part of what happens here. But what we're talking about is a large package that will have a historic impact on the American people. There's never been a proposal like this that's come even this close to passing that will help lower the cost of child care, of elder care, of universal pre-K, that has done what this package is proposing to do for the climate crisis. So yes, there are of course parameters for what we would or wouldn't be for, but ultimately what they're negotiating around and what members are negotiating around in good faith would be have a historic impact on our economy, a historic impact on people across the country.